With the release of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, looming no more than a month away, I wanted to make a video sharing some of my thoughts on the upcoming film, as well as highlight certain scenarios regarding Luke, Rey, and Kylo Ren, and speculate about how they could potentially play out. I am the Ranting Usher. Let me talk you to your seat. One of the things I find most fascinating about The Last Jedi is that the Force is hanging in the most precarious balance it's ever been in, even more so than during the reign of the Galactic Empire. Faith in the light side of the Force has long since diminished following the events of Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker's assertion during The Last Jedi trailer that the time has come for the Jedi to end implies he is a broken man. Having lost everything he worked and stood for due to the betrayal of his nephew Ben Solo, as well as the wrath of Solo's dark side persona, Kylo Ren. Given his trauma and many years in exile, Luke Skywalker's training of Rey and the ways of the Force will likely be far different than the training Luke himself underwent during his time with Master Yoda. It is not implausible to assume that Luke very well could have become a Grey Jedi, even before vanishing to what is now his home planet of Ahch-To. While still a wielder of the light side of the Force, a Grey Jedi is often known to adhere to views, beliefs, and strategies that cause them to disobey or stray entirely from the Jedi Order. Examples of a Grey Jedi include both Qui-Gon Jinn and Mace Windu. Both danced precariously close to the dark side of the Force without actually turning. I believe Luke Skywalker will embrace the dark side of the Force because he is so vulnerable to it, and that he will attempt to persuade Rey to do the same. Luke Skywalker may have ulterior motives, and that he might search for a way to destroy the dark side from within, as he once did in canon after surrendering to the will of a cloned Emperor Palpatine. It is unclear whether or not Rey will follow Luke on this path, as her character holds so much virtue, and she maintains a strong connection to the light. However, as it was stated in the Force Awakens novel, Rey did submit to the dark side at the behest of Supreme Leader Snoke during her duel with Kylo Ren. It is not inconceivable for Luke and Rey to fall to the dark side. If that happens, I am willing to speculate that just as they join together, they will both attempt to destroy the dark side from within, as Luke once did. The theory that Kylo Ren is a double agent is very interesting to me, and I think it is possible, because Kylo is a beacon for both the light side of the Force and the dark. I believe Ben Solo will choose the light at great personal risk, as Vader did before him, only to discover he has lost much of what he once held so dear. This may not happen, of course, until well into Star Wars Episode 9. This concludes my thoughts and speculations on Episode 8, The Last Jedi. What do you think? Do you like the idea of Luke Skywalker being a Grey Jedi and training Rey as such? And do you think this will result in them falling to the dark side? Or do you think they will turn to the dark side for other reasons? Also, how do you feel about Kylo Ren being a double agent? Do you accept this theory, or do you think he will turn out to be a soulless villain with no redeeming qualities? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you have any ideas or suggestions for future videos, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Ranting Usher. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, as I would appreciate it a great deal. If you are a fan of Star Wars theories and discussions, I also recommend checking out the Stupendous Wave, Bessie, and Star Wars Reading Club. They inspired me to make this video, and others like it. Links to their channels will be included in the description down below. You are also welcome to share this video, or if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel to make sure you stay up to date on future reviews that I will post as the Ranting Usher. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you next time.